I know it. I'm so happy for you.
So happy Fuente Friday, all of you Fuente lovers out there. And if you're not a Fuente lover, well, you better get into the know because today is not just Friday. Who even knows what Friday is? Friday is like, do you know what Friday is? No. See, I'm telling you, today is
I love it.
Fuente Friday.
Fuente Friday
That makes a purpose. Oh,
makes
happy
a
Fuente
difference.
Friday. Meet the Professor is live now. Oh, yes, we are live
We
now.
are live. Happy Fuente
Yes.
Friday to everybody. Hello, beautiful Melody. How are
Yes.
you? And it's so nice to have Jalen with us. This is
Yes.
a real treat.
So
This
we
is
have
great.
a special guest, a special once
Yes.
in a lifetime. Actually, she's not once in a lifetime, but she definitely is a
No.
special guest. So I have her here during the summer and during the winter. So here you go,
Beautiful.
Miss Jalen, the one and only Cisco. This is the real deal. The real
This is
deal,
a real
Cisco.
Cisco kid.
Yep.
The
This is
real
it.
Cisco kid. I mean, like, that's beautiful. I like that. Because I do
Full
remember when
house.
you and I, when we had one of our shows that she was at your house and it was wintertime. Yes. So where's your home, honey? I mean, besides with your mom. Yeah.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, Nashville, Tennessee. How nice. I like Nashville. Oh, I used to
Yes.
go to Nashville. Hi, Fernandine. Oh, I like him. Hello, darling. I
Yep.
used to go
And
to
then
Nashville, Tennessee, and then I would go. Hello, Michi. I'd go to Franklin. I had
yes.
my girlfriend and her family in Franklin. Are you
I
familiar with that area?
I lived in Franklin when we
Did
first.
you?
Yes. Yeah, I worked for
Wow.
a company there in Franklin and Brentwood, so we were right on the cuffs when I first, you know, did the unfortunate part of divorcing my husband.
Okay. I mean,
I moved
that's
to
part of the process. Yeah. Okay. So
I
you did? I love the area. Yeah.
yes, it's one of the most detailed and actually most acclaimed downtown areas in the nation. Actually,
Mhm.
it's called Franklin, Tennessee, and it's beautiful.
Yes,
They
yes.
have one of the
It is
oldest
beautiful.
movie theaters there. They tried to actually like bring up and fundraise. Yes, it was a
We
beautiful.
went, we actually went to it. Yeah. I love the area. And
It's
all Nashville's so much fun. And a lot of people are going. Danny and Tony Williams just were visiting some friends, I think in Boston before they were in Nashville. But it's very popular. Hello, Jeff. How are you? This is
yes,
great.
everybody's doing great.
Chat, how are you? I love seeing everybody.
I know, right? Me
Absolutely.
too. There's bitches.
Yes. I was able to get on the virtual cigar lounge last night. I hadn't been on for a couple of weeks. And then I asked them, have you seen Melanie? Has she been on? And it was so good to see everybody. And Melanie Carl was on. He was
Oh
able
my
to join
gosh,
us
I'm
from
gonna
the
get on tonight.
hospital. And
I yeah.
he's doing better. So we're so grateful.
You know,
Yeah.
I've been thinking about him so much lately. And if you
Yeah.
guys who are
Me
watching
too.
don't know, then you guys need to join the. Tell us again what the name of it is. The
Well, it's
cigar.
a virtual cigar bar. I think it's called the
Virtual
virtual.
cigar bar.
Agnes, how you doing? I think it's called the virtual cigar bar, right? Or
I believe that's
the
the name of it.
Zoom. Yeah.
Yes.
You know what? We
Lauren.
need to get like a link, Lauren. Yes. And you know something, Jason. Thank you. You know that it's nice because honestly, it really feels like we become like a sorority, a fraternity, a family, a special family.
Family. Family is that's exactly what it is. You know what? I don't have so my family lives a little bit a few ways from
Right,
me.
right,
I
right.
love her so much.
Of
But
course.
it's all about staying in touch. And that's what I think the beautiful thing about virtual or not it's not about virtual reality, but virtual contact that you can actually reach out to people
Mhm.
no matter where we are. And oh my God, you know what I love about promoting
What?
virtual is that Cynthia, you are my queen. Like I look up to you
Oh,
so much.
thank
I
you.
want to follow you. I want to like. I'm so
Oh,
grateful to be able to work with you.
oh.
are you kidding me? If anybody
Well,
ever
I feel the
thinks that I'm
same.
not,
I feel the same.
yes,
Absolutely.
no way. Don't. Listen, guys, don't underestimate her. She
I,
is the queen. I'm just the
thank
little
you.
princess that got
Well, let me
like.
tell you, I appreciate it. Honestly, no, thank you. No, no, no. But I mean,
Well,
okay.
I love the fact that I gotten the ability to do this, and I just want
Yes.
to express
And look
to
how many
people.
people we met. Okay.
Well, that's the
Yes.
important part is the expression of amount of people that we have met, been able to bring close to us. And guess what? Everybody out there watching, Cynthia and I have never physically met, and yet we have a great relationship. So if you're ever feeling like you can't reach out to somebody,
Exactly.
you can.
You can. And you can feel really close to somebody and not physically being in that with that person. And I believe that because of this whole one of the things that have come out of the COVID, and at the end of the day, like I always say, is for everybody to be safe and healthy, number one. But nevertheless, it's like we would have never met a lot of the people more than likely, or maybe we would have met them in passing, but never gotten connected. Melanie, when I remember saying this when we had our last Fuente Friday a couple of weekends ago, but at the Grand Cathedral grand opening, and I was able to see Daniel Levis and Joey Bianco in person. It was like, I felt like, how can I explain? I mean, I felt happy. I felt peaceful. I felt secure. I felt like it just was so comfortable. It was like if I had seen, like, my childhood friend that I haven't seen in 35 years. It was like the most natural thing. Then we're hanging out. Then after we were meeting, we went to Davidoff after for a little while. And it was just beautiful. I'm telling you, I love it. And this is what's happening. And I had said that, because like even during the whole COVID situation last year, I think that this industry has done such an incredible job of staying connected beyond. Hello, Mike. How are you? Good evening.
Absolutely. Oh my God.
Bernadette was on the 26-hour marathon to meet the professor. He was. I remember.
Oh my gosh, there were so many.
We were on his segment.
Guess who I got to talk
Thank
to
you.
today for a good bit was
Who?
Miss Ben.
You did.
Yes,
Okay,
Smoking
tell me about
Sisters.
that. Yes, Smoking Sisters. I know. What did she say? She invited me to be on one of her shows. I was like so honored.
Exactly. That's what I invited her to do. So we are going to, I believe.
Okay.
I think that she's just a little, I mean, the woman has got everything going for her.
I think I loved her segment too. After that, immediately I went to Instagram and started following her, looked her up in Facebook. And so now we're friends like that. And I love seeing her. She's young, she's energetic, she's beautiful. It's like, I learned so much about her during that segment of Meet the Professor. Not for nothing, but let me tell you, Jeremiah and everybody on that team, Meet the Professor did an incredible job of that 1 year marathon. And it's beautiful too that, and I love Jeremiah too. It's beautiful that so many people that did podcasts during this past year was celebrating their first anniversary. Many people have done it for many years, like William Cooper, but so many people are celebrating their first. I think I watched every one of them. Yes.
It is awesome. You know what that's more awesome though? I love seeing Reinhold really
blooming.
Oh my
maturing.
God.
Spreading his
blush. I'm like, I can't even be out here because he's doing such a great job. I'm like, Reinhold,
I agree. No, let me tell you, we've seen him. He's so knowledgeable, tobacco, pairings, spirits, everything. Speaks multiple languages, so much passion, so much dedication, creative.
Yes.
And we've seen him growing and growing on the Light 'em Up Lounge.
We do. We love Reinhold. He has got the best.
I do too.
Is it? No, wait. It's Reinhardt. I'm sorry.
Reinhardt, and then Reinhold is the owner of Cigar Journal.
Yes. So
editor, founder.
Is the one that is up.
It's confusing, all these names. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Reinhardt.
There's a few little
and to top it off, he lives in the same building of his, I think, 95-year-old grandmother who he cares for.
Yes.
Okay. And he's so young and he has a passion and loves. How beautiful is that?
He's
Yes,
amazing.
I know,
He
I
is
know, I
absolutely,
know.
but not only,
And we met so many people in the UK Cigar Lounge. I called
do you
Andy
know
from California. I'm
my,
like, Andy, Saya's going to be hosting the UK Cigar Lounge. When is it? I seen it on the Facebook. I don't want to miss it. Like, I want to support them.
I know,
So we're
right?
like talking to people from the other side of the world. It's awesome.
There's like a whole new,
This is
not,
what this does, guys. Woohoo! Look what I have today, which I'm going to smoke a little bit later, right after I have dinner, because this is serious. Girl, I can't believe the grapevines think alike. You have, oh
are
my
you
God,
serious?
that's unbelievable. So you have the happy ending, the Fuente Fuente Opus X happy ending, which I believe everybody deserves a happy ending. And then I have the Fuente Fuente Opus X PJ, if you can see it. Yes.
I know.
Which,
Okay, so what is the difference? Like, teach me right now. Okay, so what is the
okay.
difference between, because I realize the Opus X, so there's the Opus, I'm sorry, there's the Opus X, but what is it that makes, so there's the Opus X this that doesn't have necessarily
Right,
hand wrap,
right,
and then there's
right,
my
right,
Opus
right.
X Angel Share. So what is the, what's,
Right, right.
is it
Well,
just the band?
the other band, yes, the other band is all the original Fuente Fuente Opus X, the original. But this band here, because the bands basically come in one size or two size, and to put that big regular band on a cigar this thin or that small, it doesn't quite fit well. And my brother created these little babies so that when we have thinner cigars, and this is more of a personal cigar that if you see Calito, he will share with you. That's another happy ending. You can't get it unless you see Calito normally, right? That he has it in that Fuente bag, the miracles that come out of there. So
And he,
if you see that band too, you know that it's my brother Carlos's.
okay,
So this here was in my locker, and Bartolo, a gentleman. So Ariel makes like all these beautiful creations, the different wrappers and all. But a gentleman named Bartolo is a roller, a cigar roller, and he sits in this really nice room, and he makes these. Okay, so and he makes those like the special, and we use them for different auctions and so forth for fundraising. Yeah, and they come
charities.
in a bundle. Yeah, these aren't for sale, but these are. I smoked
Wow.
this one about, I don't know, maybe it was 3 weeks ago that I went on the virtual cigar lounge, and I had smoked I think a love affair first, which they come in boxes with a regular band, and this one comes in with that other band, and then I smoked this, and girlfriend, I was flying high. It was like I went to the moon and back. I
That's
mean, I
what
was
happens
like,
to me
wow,
when I smoke a
serious.
Casa Cuba.
Really? I know you had mentioned that. Well, so I'm going to, as soon as I really want to smoke this tonight, but as soon as I finish eating, after we talk, then I am going to light this baby up. But it's okay. So, and it's very full, or I would say peppery. It's filled with character. It has all kind of robust, excited. It's like fireworks.
Well, I'm gonna
It
join you.
really is. And you
Are
could
you
think,
gonna
I mean,
be in
there's
the?
like 4 different binders in this cigar. How do you do that? Look how thin it is.
Wait, how do you do that? That's a great question.
The
Well,
master cigar,
okay, but
cigar roller.
that's gonna be TMI for right now. But you know what?
Yeah,
Now that you just said that, you got my wheels rolling. I'm
yeah,
going to make
yeah,
that. We're going to find out exactly how
yeah,
do you do
yeah.
that, because
And that is very difficult too. Look at the tip on that cigar, and then
now
the
why
perfecto shape is difficult as well. So there's only binder and wrapper in that tip.
yes
So
and
there's no
why
filler in that little tip. So when you light it, you get immediate gratification of the wrapper, the so predominant in flavor, and the binder.
but they
It,
told
that,
now
like I
even
said, Happy Indie Calito comes up with these names. God bless my brother, and they're like the greatest names.
well, we didn't think that you came up with them, Cynthia. I mean, the PJ especially.
Was no right. Leave it to Calito, who loves to see ladies in the pool. I'm just saying, he loves all that. They're all in
Well,
Detroit for cars and cigars. They did such a beautiful job and
right.
raised
Oh
so
my
much
God, I learned
money.
so much about that.
Yes.
I love Heather,
Yeah.
Ambassador and Ambassador Cigars.
Oh my God, it was her
Congratulations.
birthday. Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
She's
Happy
so
birthday.
beautiful.
She is
Happy birthday,
beautiful. Oh my
Heather.
God.
Happy birthday, Heather.
She, again, she is so
And it was
beautiful,
Joy.
you
It
guys.
was
If you
Jose
guys,
Bruto's birthday too recently. So happy birthday, Jose too. Hi,
yes.
Charlie. Yes.
Oh, that's so awesome. I did not know that.
Yeah.
But
So Heather was there at Cars and Cigars. Okay.
yes, she works
Mhm.
for Ambassador Cigar
Yeah,
here in Michigan.
yeah.
Very
So
close
she's
to
not
them.
far. That makes
Yes,
sense. In fact, I met her there before. That's right. You're right. Yeah, very good.
she's
Well, they
nice.
had a lot of people. They raised money for their charity, Tom, Vicky, and Dorio, which they feed. I think it's well over 150 families every Thanksgiving, complete meals, and then they support our charity, which is Cigar Family Charitable Foundation, the Dominican Republic. So it's
Very
a big
nice.
fundraiser. Naturally, last year we didn't have it, but this year they tried their best to redo it, and they did a beautiful job. Yeah.
Aw,
Hello, Tommy. This is great. We have a lot of great people on.
I know,
So then
really,
let's.
we do. Thank you guys for
Yes.
everybody who's watching. Like, really, really
J.
do
Cole.
absolutely appreciate you tuning in every Friday night at the same time for been over a year now. Can you
I
believe
can't.
it?
How has that happened? I mean, where did the time go? I don't even know. But I mean, it's not stopping for anybody. That's for
No,
sure.
and that's, you know
Mhm.
what? That's more powerful than anything that we could possibly
Mhm.
even think of is the fact that we're not going to stop. Like, we're going to keep coming full force. And
Mhm.
you know what,
Mhm.
Cynthia, I meant to tell you this in private, but can you
Okay.
believe that I've
What?
been working on our logo, and
Okay. All right. I know you
our
have.
guy who is making our logo, he just happened to get sick with COVID.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
So
Well, that'll put a little
I'm
bit of a
putting my
delay on
thoughts
it.
and prayers for him, and he
Oh,
is
me
actually.
too. Me
I
too.
believe that he's
Absolutely.
doing better, but I just didn't
Okay.
know. So that's where the delay has been. But I was like,
Okay.
oh
Okay.
my
But we're working
goodness.
on the logo, Fuente Friday show. I think that's great. I love it. I love what you sent me. So
Also,
I'm
yes,
sure that and hopefully he'll do better. He didn't get the
yes,
vaccine, so he got it before he got the
yes.
vaccine.
Well, the main point is for him to be surviving.
Yeah, no, that's number one. That's number one. But that's what I'm saying, that people do have to be mindful. A
Well,
perfect example,
let me
it's
tell
still
you,
out there and there's different
it's
strands.
not, yeah, and it's not just about getting sick for a few moments. I mean, I've met people who are still having like 6 weeks, 10
Issues,
yes, 6 months later,
months,
they
different
are
issues.
they still cannot go out and smoke a cigar. I mean, thank God Jose was able to smoke a cigar after what?
But look how long Jose Blanco waited.
Yeah, it was like 18 weeks or
A
something. It was
long time,
a
more
very
than he's
long.
ever waited, I think, in his life. I think he said the longest he had been was like a week or two or something, not smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
But
So
it's true. But people, besides getting over the COVID and the 14 days and so forth, Daniel, but people are having other issues, like whatever their body's sensitive, then they're having complications in
and it
different
can stick with
manners.
you.
Rich
So
Myberg's wife, Brenda, did. Yes, she did. She had complications with something in her
please,
spine.
everybody
Oh yeah,
watching right now,
yeah.
please be
Seriously,
careful. Keep your
yes.
distance from people. I know that you
Try.
can keep people safe from you, but also you can't take care of other people unless you take care of yourself. So
That's
be
right.
sure.
And be vaccinated. If you feel comfortable, please get vaccinated. The doctor told me, my doctor, because I was at my general this week. I mean, get vaccinated. It works. That's why the cases are down. Vaccination works. Please. Oh my God. So Daniel Caldwell as well. I got to meet him and his wife at the cathedral in person. And he shared this incredible bourbon. Oh my God. It was like really unique. It was very, very,
What was it
very
called?
robust. Well, actually, I don't have it with me right now because it was open, so I didn't want to drive with it. And
Yeah.
then my girlfriend has it at her house, and I haven't seen her, but I'm going to get it soon. So, Daniel, I'm getting my bourbon back soon. I mean, like maybe about a third of the bottle still left. And I want to save the bottle because it's so beautiful. No, it was
Where's Daniel right
delightful.
now? He's
Yes, it was so
watching.
much fun. We loved it. It was
That's so
very
awesome. You
great.
know what was so special is that they actually, it was
Oh,
Lindsay.
there it is. Garrison Brothers,
All right.
Cowboy Bourbon. It was good.
Lindsay was actually the one who texted me and was like wishing that I was there. And I was like, man, if I could have met her, I should have darn it! I didn't realize. I could meet Lindsay. Hello,
I know,
Lindsay
I know. No, I'm
Caldwell.
telling you, it was wonderful. And it's like I said, like a day never passed. It was fantastic. And
Oh,
little by little, I mean, it seems like more and more is getting a little bit better. You know, people are going out more. People are still being cautious, but people are going out there, and
oh, I
events
would
are
say
happening.
it's
And
even bigger than that right now. Right
I
now,
know I'm just
the
trying to be a little bit conservative, okay?
well,
But it's true. It is. People are everywhere. Oh my God. Well, the grand opening at the Grand Cathedral was an incredible success. Angela and Nathan did an outstanding, all the staff of the Grand Cathedral. When you come to Tampa, we'll definitely go visit. But definitely. And you know,
absolutely.
now is the cars and cigars, and then the PCA will be soon. So Matt Booth, what? So Jose's going to be asking him what is he expecting to do new at the show. Let's talk about Matt Booth,
Matt Booth.
unique Matt Booth.
I
That's
don't
going to be
even
on
think
Meet the
Matt
Professor
Booth.
on
I don't
Sunday.
even think Matt Booth needs an introduction. That man
No, I don't think so
has
either.
a
Just look at
unique.
his picture.
He has a unique side to him that I think anybody will absolutely and like
Appreciate or
immediately recognize. Will recognize. They'll recognize him.
to
They'll recognize.
recognize.
What's so amazing is that Matt Booth is this really deep. I would say a deep guy. He's very thoughtful. He almost goes into like another transient to be able to understand objects and things and cultures and ideas and trends and
Mm.
beliefs.
Wow.
Yes, so he's a
Mm.
very deep. That's why we kind of make fun of him because we love.
So, but were you able to meet him in person already?
Yes, yes. Actually, that's so
Okay,
funny.
okay,
I
okay.
actually met him in person before I ever knew who he
You're
was or La
kidding.
Polina.
Oh, I
Yes.
didn't know that.
They
Okay.
came into the cigar lounge where I was working.
We're
It's
working. Yes,
the
yes.
Vicente of
Okay.
London because he
Okay,
works
beautiful.
closely. Him, and La Polina are
Yes.
in bed together. You know, like
Okay. Yeah, yeah, that they're
business.
partners.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, associates, colleagues. Okay, okay.
Exactly. So that's kind of
And
how
he
I met
has
him.
he
And he
has
was when I first met him, I was like,
yeah, I know, right? It he was on Matt Booth was on Smoking Tobacco when they had their first year anniversary, their 5 hour marathon. And I watched the whole thing and I loved every minute of it. It was so wonderful.
oh, he
And
is one of the
and he
most.
was on it. He was in like I think it seemed like he was on a yacht or something. Okay. I mean the guy's big. I enjoyed it. It was really, really fun having him on there. He brought a lot of character to their first anniversary. He was one of the guests.
100%. Absolutely. The guy is
Yeah.
100% one of the best people, entertainers. And you know what's funny is that on the KMA radio show, have you seen
Oh
that?
yes, yes. He was on that.
Yes.
Yes.
Recently, he was
Yeah.
on that.
Abe.
And then Matthew Tobacco came on and did an impersonation of him, which was
That
hilarious.
was hilarious. I know. I know. I thought that was fantastic. I know.
You
Abe,
gotta love.
honest, Abe does a phenomenal job.
Oh
So
my.
he makes it fun. And he loves, okay, so we talked about, and for everybody to know, he pays attention to detail because he was a jeweler. So his trade is a jeweler, and jewelers are very meticulous. And so
Absolutely.
that's why he loves the thing. He loves the finer things in life.
But for you guys to be able to catch this show,
Okay,
well,
okay, right.
you're not going to be just lucky. You're going to have to go and do some work. And that
Well,
means
not
that
that much work.
right now,
Okay.
right
Meet the
now,
Professor, Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Every
yes.
Sunday, please join us.
Nope, that's
And how can you do it? Thank you. There
boom.
we go.
Right there on the ticker tape. Be sure to be, or definitely go there, click and give that little bell a love tap so that you can be able to be notified at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday.
That helps.
Every week, you'll be notified. You will not miss a show. And trust me, if you miss a show, you're going to be sad. I'm pretty sure that Miguel Rodriguez, when I did my show this morning on the
Uh-huh.
Bakersfield
Uh-huh.
Gentleman's page, He was. I told him. He's like. I'm like. Do you know who's coming on the show this Sunday? I'm like. Do you know who's
Right,
coming on
right,
the show
right,
this Sunday?
right,
He was
right.
like.
Matt
He was like.
Booth.
But you know who he said? He said Jonathan Drew, and I was like.
Oh, okay, okay. I
I'm like,
can
baby,
appreciate
that
that.
was 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago, and he was like,
Right. No, but
I
he's like
miss. But you know what he
he
said?
has
He
an
misses
air like
that.
Jonathan Drew.
He was so sad that he missed Jonathan Drew.
Yeah.
And you know what I
Well,
told
okay,
him?
so then I'm
You know
sure
what I
you
told him?
informed
I
him.
said,
Yeah, you
go
can go to
follow.
YouTube.
There's a little ticker link right there. And I said,
Okay, it's coming to YouTube. Go to YouTube and you can
and
watch
give
all
that
the
bell a little love tap.
yes.
You'll be notified.
And you can watch all the episodes. And believe
Yes.
me, I don't think that anybody cannot watch an episode and not learn something. Okay? Not learn something. You learn so much. Everyone is so educational. It's fun. It's enlightening. It's like, oh gosh, they're the
And
best. And you know, when it first started, we were like, okay, we're gonna start every day of the week. Then we went to 5 days, what have you. In the beginning of COVID, when we didn't know, no one knew what was happening. We never knew how long we were gonna have the show, if the show was gonna work, and everything came into place and came so beautifully. Everybody worked so together so perfectly. And we're past a year, we're still going strong.
right. But you know, it was Jeremiah's, definitely his passion.
Insight.
Oh my
passion.
God. He has a ton of passion. If you guys have not seen these videos,
Brain. He's so creative. He's
great.
so smart.
Absolutely.
Jeremiah is so smart.
He is fascinating to listen to. Also, listening to
Stylish, styling and profiling. Jeremiah, styling and profiling. Stefano Ricci, Ublo. I mean, and with grace because he's humble. But you know, he loves good taste.
I'm gonna give you 1 second and let you take over. Hold on.
Me?
Yeah.
Hello, girl.
Let me go grab a light real quick. I gotta grab.
Okay, all right, that sounds good. Okay, beautiful.
We need to ask a trivia question so we can give away a prize.
Oh yes, we do have to do that too. Okay, yes, it is Fuente Friday. So I am so happy that everybody joined in. And there's a lot of great things that we are doing and working so hard in the marketing department. Liana Fuente, who's very involved and has a beautiful creative mind like Carlos Fuente Jr. So if you go to arturofuente.com, you can look at all the fun stuff that we have. And the Casa Cuba ashtray is something new. It's orange. It has the dominoes in honor of my father, Carlos Fuente Sr., and it is absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of things, so please join us. And just go into arturofuente.com and join us for Meet the Professor as well, Sunday. It's been such a phenomenal run. And again, we've met so many people, and we're interviewing so many different people from the industry, outside of the industry. And they're not even competitors because they're friends. They're a part of our industry, but all the different manufacturers, which is really, really wonderful. So it actually, you know, we've been connected so much with all our different manufacturers, different cigar companies because of the Cigar Rights of America, because of the FDA, everything that we've gone through. So it's brought us together, but nevertheless, because of the pandemic, unfortunately, this brought us even closer in a different way. So like when we were finally able to be together, for me, the first time was at the Grand Cathedral. Everybody was like so happy to see one another. And there were so many different manufacturers there. So it was really great. And they were showing their products, and there was cigar cutters and accessories, humidors and so forth. And like Lito Gomez was there. My Father's Cigars was there. Yanni and Pete Johnson, their family, Padron, Beba, and George Padron, their family. The Olivas, that they're tobacco growers. Angel, John Oliva, Trey Oliva, their family. It was incredible. Of course, the Newmans, Bobby and Eric Newman. And it was fantastic. The Fuentes were there. It was a beautiful time. It was the first time that we were all able to be together, and it was meaningful. It really was. So
that sounds fabulous.
Yes. So, another thing that I've been well, amongst the many things that I'm passionate about. But I'm working on the committee of the Boys and Girls Club this year. And we've been very big supporters of the Boys and Girls Club. My father it was very dear to his heart, my family. So, well, I'm going to key everybody in. And if they want to, be a part of giving just $1 or $2 or $5 to the Boys and Girls Club, it's a wonderful organization and helps so many wonderful kids. So we'll be talking about that later on.
Oh, good.
You
I
know,
love that.
yes, we do talk about all the different charities because our heart is big and we were raised right and we want to be able to share and give. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. But I think the Boys and Girls Club is a super special place, not just for giving money, but for showing them an example.
What they do. Yes.
Giving them opportunity, showing them
Mm-hmm.
I can't help it. Sometimes I feel like I'm too blessed, I get all these opportunities that I worked for, but a lot of things are given because of where I am or what I'm doing.
Right.
And
Well, we are very, very blessed. But these children are blessed because people like us care for them and the whole organization. So they give these kids an opportunity after school to be able to go someplace, to be able to do their homework, have a snack that maybe they don't have much food at home or what have you. Give an opportunity to be able to graduate from high school, go to college, when maybe they would have never been able to have the opportunity, have mentors, have coaches. So it's a lot of great things that they do, and it's similar in many ways to like what we do with the Cigar Family Charitable Foundation, all the kids that we've helped to give them a chance that perhaps they would have never, I'm sure they would have never had it.
Absolutely.
And now we have doctors and accountants and
oh my
yes, and it's very,
Cynthia,
very special.
I'm sorry, but I gotta take this moment
Okay.
to be
All right. Okay.
understanding what people really don't understand. You guys, if you're listening to this, the Fuente family is not just providing a school or a graduation or a ticket. I'm talking they're changing the whole third country. A third world country will not just change the third world country. It will change the entire world. The entire world. Like that will equal into our economy, equal into the world.
Exactly.
Economy.
This is the tomorrow.
This is economy.
Yes.
It's
These are the kids of tomorrow, whether it's in the Dominican Republic at our foundation, whether it's part of the girls club or the boys club in Florida, and there's girls clubs and boys clubs all over the world. These are young kids that we're helping because not everybody is fortunate to come from, a middle class or a higher economical family. Not everybody. So I think, and there's so many kids that are so smart, and giving them the opportunity, they can make something of their future. So I think it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Oh my God.
Okay. So what did you go to do? Tune in, guys. Tune in. What did you go do? So you came back with, tell me what you came back with.
When? I'm sorry.
Well, you left right now. So you came back with something, no?
I came back with my light.
Okay. I got you. Well, actually, you do look brighter now.
Yes.
So you do look brighter. Wow, what a difference. God, yeah. And how funny, because at first, when Calito was traveling or whatever, and he's still come on the show and he's dark because he's someplace not at his house.
And then, later,
yeah.
The superstar. I don't even have to, he doesn't ask you for the link anymore.
But at first you looked like him because it was a little dark. And I thought, maybe she's traveling or something with her daughter. But then now you're very bright. Thank God for the lights.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. No, we're actually back home now. I'm back home.
Okay.
My pool is being completely renovated. So
okay.
I don't have the beautiful background part, but in 2 to 3 weeks it's gonna be amazing.
Okay.
So I'll be showing that off.
So then you'll be back in the pool. All right.
Yes,
How funny.
I'll be back in the pool.
I laugh with my brother Carlos because one day, remember, we were talking and building the show and trying our best in every way. And I don't know how I came up. He goes, "Oh, tell Melanie to get back in the pool," because at first you were in the pool all the time. Beautiful with your
it turned winter.
with your unicorn. Well, we started, remember, in March. So there was March, April, May, June, and I was outside a lot. Maybe not in the pool, but I was outside. How many sunsets?
I'm a true water baby. I can't help
I
it. I've
know.
even tried
I am
to
too.
deny it, but I can't help
I
it.
love the water.
I do.
I mean, there's not a sunset that I do not appreciate. And that every day I live on the water, fortunately. I'm very, very blessed and grateful and appreciative. And every day I look outside, Melanie, and it's like God talks to me every day. And I'm grateful every day when I look and see that water. Like I know just by looking at the water if it's going to be a windy day, if it's going to rain, if yeah, you just look outside. It's nature. Hello, Mike. How are you? Sai. Is Sai on? No way.
It says Cy Sweeney. Yeah, that's what it says. I don't know. I don't
He
know.
might
Yes, he
be.
must
Oh
be on
my
here.
God.
Yes,
Let
Cy
me
is
tell
here.
you.
See? Cy.
Sai, how are you? Oh my gosh. You are the best. And his son, please, I want to have the opportunity one day. I know he always invites us, but to go to Ireland. I want to meet his son. Okay. I am so intrigued
Okay.
with
No,
his
no,
son.
no.
Sai has a beautiful family. And
That's
he's
what
so
we're doing.
close and he appreciates. Do you see the things that he writes? He
Yes.
appreciates his family and he appreciates the
Is that the
people
one
in
that
his
makes the
life.
That's the one that makes the stinky ashtrays, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sai is from Ireland and he's part of the UK Cigar Lounge. He just hosted, I'm good, he said. You did a good job in the UK Cigar Lounge. He hosted one of the episodes.
Ooh, great.
Stinky, they call him Stinky, is the one from the Stinky Ashtrays.
Okay. I thought it was
Mhm.
Cy. But yes, no, that'd be, I mean, you know what? We should definitely create I don't know, some kind of program where we can have a special guest come on like for a certain few minutes of our fans. I think that would be
Well,
great.
we had talked about that. And I
Mhm.
mean, a couple weeks ago, you had a guest on or two guests. The gentleman that puts the wig on, exactly who is
Yes!
he? That is so funny.
My alter ego. Okay, so I just spoke with him today, and we're going to create a show
Really?
where it's gonna be like my common like topics that I'm talking about, but he's gonna be in the
His
background
tobacco
being like,
smells so good. Okay. Okay. So you're going to develop a show. He's going to be part of it. And I think it's funny. I think it's fine. I mean, I think it sounds fun. He's funny.
oh, he's
And it
hilarious.
breaks it up.
But more importantly, he's such a sweetheart and a lover of the leaf. Another
Yes.
great guy that really just wants to be involved in. I mean, he's thanking me, and I'm like, dude, you're hilarious. I'm thanking you. Like,
Right.
this is awesome. I love
Well,
it.
it's a teamwork. Everybody helps each other.
That's
Everybody
the
helps
most
each
important
other.
part. And on top of that,
And everybody's there for each other. Do you see that I have my Calito in the background? Can you see it?
yes,
My
he's wearing
Calito's in the
green.
background.
Is that green?
So, guys, where's your Calito today? It's Fuente Friday. So, if you are inspired, please post on Fuente Friday, especially you and Calito, and
Carlito.
get creative because we're always looking on the Instagram page. Where is Calito? And we pick winners like that because we love to share. So on Fridays we usually do a giveaway. So you can even make your own calito if you like, Play-Doh, whatever. Or if they're yours, okay, you have the black one. I think you have a few, but okay, I see one there. He's hanging out at Melanie's house.
Wait, look, I even have even more.
Woohoo!
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
look
dun.
at you. Oh my, I love those boxes. They're like one of my favorites. Keep Park.
I love the blue.
Prometheus
one.
does a fabulous job, and he's
Turquoise is
so
my favorite.
passionate about foundation. He's one of the biggest supporters of our foundation. Keep Park, Prometheus. I seen those beautiful boxes. Girl, you're taking me on a little tour of your house.
I know, right? My
No,
favorite.
Beach. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Oh.
This is my favorite. Where is it? Right? This is my favorite color.
Mine too. Mine too.
My favorite box ever.
Forbidden X, Heaven and Earth. That is that is my favorite. Teal blue is one of my favorite. You know, you can use that when you go to a cigar lounge. Use it as your little travel bag. Yes, you can put your cigars in there, your cutter, your lighter, and you have its style.
It's perfect. And not only that, but if you just want to leave it at your house and have your like special cigars that you know what I put in there? The ones that don't have the cellophane on them.
There you go. That's a good idea. because they have cedar. It's all cedar. It can act as a humidor, and you put the little humipack in there.
And and sometimes when those unwrapped cigars are in the big, humidor, it's like they get you're digging through.
Yeah,
and
and you don't want to do that, especially if they don't have cellophane like this. I mean, I'm going to smoke it tonight, but this is very delicate because it doesn't have the cellophane.
Right.
So, I mean, you want to be a little bit more mindful. So if you put it on that, it'll help. I agree.
All right, I have 6
okay,
battery, and we have to give away the prize.
Yes, let's do that. And then I'm going to go and enjoy a little bit of dinner so I can get to this baby and enjoy it.
Because I can't do a number 1 through 500. I'm thinking 1 through 10 or 1 through 5. But do you have a question that you want to ask people?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'll say one thing. Who will be one of the people that'll be at the PCA in Vegas who will be hosting one of the podcasts? That's a good question. And hopefully they'll be able to host their podcast at Casa Fuente that weekend, if it works, or those days during the PCA. So that could be
this person.
It's not you. I'm sorry. Even though maybe we could work something out. I don't know for sure. I have to talk to Michael Goldchain. But
Michael at the Casa Fuente,
he's the manager there. Yeah.
I will
and Michael Fry is the owner. Yeah, one of the owners, main owners. But anyway, so this person or two or people are going to be having their podcast during the PCA. So that's one answer if people want to ask. They're doing a great job too on this podcast.
Oh, I bet I know who he is.
And okay, don't say because you've done that before. Okay, and then let's see. Do you have a specific answer? A question. I'm sorry, question.
The only thing I don't think so, because the only new thing that I learned today was not cigar related. It was about a bank. It was like when was the first ATM created?
What now? Say it again.
The ATM created. The money machine.
That's such a good question. Right? Oh my God. Okay, do you know the answer? Where was the first ATM machine? Or who created, or where was it first put?
Well, it was, I would say.
Don't say the answer.
I'm not going to say the answer. I'm going to say
sorry.
Where and who made the first money machine?
Beautiful. ATM machine. That is a good job. Your hair looks beautiful. Okay, that's good. I like that.
You're so funny.
That's one question. The other question is
queen. Okay, you guys, if you don't know the real queen can have a complete full sentence, and while in the middle of it, add a compliment. You'll love it for that.
Well, I know, right? We're talking, but I'm thinking something, and I just want to listen. You know what? Today, let me tell you, today is a dear friend of mine's birthday. He passed away early, way too early. His name was Luis Quintana. We grew up together as kids, and he used to always say, if you have it, flaunt it. One, and secondly, he always said, like, if you're thinking something, say it, because if it's going to make somebody else perhaps feel like, you may be looking at somebody and saying, oh my God, they're so beautiful, I love their shirt and everything, and don't say anything, but you know what, it's nice, maybe that person will say, wow, I didn't realize that my dress is so pretty, but you know what,
it doesn't cost. And it won't cost.
No, nothing.
Nobody.
And happy heavenly birthday. He had style. Oh my God, this guy. And we were together since kids. Yes, I know. I have a lot of wonderful friends. I'm very, very, very fortunate. Yes. Well, okay, so we got 2 questions. Okay, so another question. All right. From 1 to this might be a little hard, but today when I looked at the phone, I had 2 numbers on there that came up. So it was in my messaging, a number, and then in I think WhatsApp or something, another number. And let's just say it's under from 1 to 40. Okay, let's make it easy. But it's 2 numbers. It came up, and both of these numbers mean a lot to me. They're like both of my, everybody has a number that really is like spiritual or something. So maybe that could be an answer too. 2 numbers, and it's a lower number, between 1 and 40. They came up on my phone when I looked, and I'm like, oh my God, my angel's with me. And
Okay,
then,
so
you know, like, that's
are we
my
asking,
number. I'm with my angel today,
are we
every day. But
asking 4 questions right now?
no, three.
Okay, so the first one, the first one is 1969. So that's Leah. Well, like, so
What's 1969?
for the money machine.
Oh, the AT&T.
Yeah.
Was it in 1969 when they
Isn't that
put it first?
crazy?
No, AT&T's been around that long?
An ATM, but yes.
I mean, ATM. That's what I meant. Not AT&T. Hello, Cynthia. No, I'm sorry. I can't believe it.
I know. I thought the craziest
I thought
thing
that
too.
might have been like the 80s or something. I can't. That's well. Good job. Well, okay. Leo won. Leo. Okay. Hello, Leo.
We love Leo.
He's won before, right?
Okay.
He's
Yes.
won before. Are we trying to find new winners?
You asked. Okay. So then you asked, what was?
Well, hasn't Leo won? I think the word will be Leo, but aren't we trying to find new winners?
Leo.
Has he not won?
Leo won for sharing. He won for sharing videos, and then his birthday. But that was like
Okay.
If anybody's ever curious, if you are an overachiever and want to help share us, we are more than willing.
There we go.
To appreciate you and show you appreciation. Leo was the overachiever of the year 2021 so far.
That's beautiful. Congratulations, Leo. Okay, he is the winner. Okay,
Yes.
well, we appreciate that. Thank you.
And
Very good.
then,
Sharing means a lot when you share the videos and everything. That really helps a lot. People, please, when you are watching Meet the Professor and if you're inspired, please share it. That really is very, very helpful.
They're guessing numbers. So you stated that.
Okay, remember, it's between two numbers, right? Two numbers between 1 and 40. And when I looked at my phone today, it came up. And these two numbers really, Susan Tobacco, how are you? Well, Susan, that's great. That you know, these numbers mean a lot to me.
Right,
it means
so
they have meaning to me. Right, like everybody has their favorite number, or maybe it's a sign.
I'm gonna post the numbers and you just like say yes or no, okay?
So, I'll say close.
Yes. Okay.
No, 3, no, 13, no, 23, no, 23, no, 1. Oh, good job. Two numbers. 1, 2, 6, no. I'm gonna sound like an auctioneer. 12, no.
I love it.
No. 25, no. 14, no. 35, no. 14, no. 45, no. It's under from 40 under. No. 14, no, Robert. Thank you. 32, no. 24, no. Getting close. 24 is getting hot. 24 is getting hot. No. 35 is hot. It's cold. 33, 6 is cold. 19 is close. It's getting hot. 7, 9 is hot, cold. 30, 36, no. 17 is hot. 2 is cold. 15 is a little hot. Yeah, 15's hot.
Oh my God.
No. I can't believe it. They have not said it. 27's close. 22. Wait, stop. That's one number. 22. Mark. Okay.
There's so many.
Okay, wait a minute, Mark. Try to guess the other number. 22 is 1, and that's a very special number to me because it was my son's favorite number, and I always feel that that's a sign.
So Mark won the first number.
Okay, see if he can win the next number. Mark, try. Okay, 22 is 1.
We can save on a postal service.
Okay. No. But I mean, we'll either give somebody else a try, or if he wins them both, we send it to him. 22, 20, no. Wait, 27, 20. One of the answers is 22. So now we're working on one other number. How about the other question? What was the other question? The AT&T, stop. The two numbers, and then we had a third question, girlfriend. Come on, you're too young.
Okay. So
yes, the podcast. Who's going to be at the PCA podcast from Casa Fuente, hopefully?
Yeah,
oh my God, I'm older than you, and you're forgetting. How can that be?
All right, let's go
no.
numbers first.
15 is getting hot. Okay, I'll say that.
Darn it, I can't even. 33.
It's getting hot.
Man, this is
no
going up
33.
So fast.
No. No, but they're coming. They're coming.
I know.
33 no.
Check. It
That,
says chat.
that King got it. How did he get it? He didn't get it.
He
I
says I
answered that a
answered a
while
while
ago.
ago.
No, 22. Mark got it. 22 was 1. And now we're working on one more number. And it's under 40. Mark, try to win find the other one.
All right, so we got.
And then how about any ideas about which podcast? Wait, 16, 18. Wait a minute. 16, 15. No, close. 13, no. 17, close, no. 11, no. Code. Yes, 18. Susan Tobacco. Susan Tobacco.
Let me make sure nobody else said
Susan.
18. Let me make sure nobody else said
No,
18.
nobody did. No, I said it by accident in the middle going. So it was 18 and 22. And those
So
are
if
two
you
very
guys
important.
are
I was born on the 18. That's my number. And the other number is my son's. So,
Sweet.
okay. So we have 4 today. Well, we have 3 winners today.
Okay, so we. Oh gosh, I have to go back to this. So we have Susan.
I love this 1969. I can't believe 11 years after I was born that,
I know, isn't that
they
wild?
had the first ATM machine.
And it was called the Money Machine. They actually.
It was called the Money Machine.
Yes. It wasn't an ATM. It was called the Money Machine, and they actually were like, and it was 1969. That's a long time ago.
That is, yes, I can't believe it.
Before computers even came out, that you can consume them.
Or beepers or all of that. Well, you know what? Okay, and who's the first person who's the person that thought of the ATM machine? Do you know the person? Did you read that? Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody had to think of that.
Well,
or some bank or something. Somebody had to think of it.
Cynthia, that's going to be our next question.
Okay. We'll look it up. With a little help for our friends. Okay. All right. Gosh. Well, it's been wonderful.
Yay.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Oh, no, it's not Angela Yu, but thank you. No, they're trying to guess the podcast.
Yes.
No, but that's a good question. Answer. That's a good try.
Yes. All right.
Because we said, if not for next week, maybe they'll know for next week. Right, who's going to try to host a podcast at the PCA show at Casa Fuente? Hopefully at Casa Fuente. Like I said, I'm going to talk to Mike. I believe that yes.
So we have 3 winners, 2 of numbers, and 1 with an answer, and now we're still waiting.
So was it Agnes, Mark, and Susan? Those are the winners tonight. Congratulations! Thank you for joining us, guys. Okay, so all right, let's leave it at that. 3, we're good. Okay, so let's go fill our bellies so we can smoke our beauties. Tell me what you think of the happy ending. I always want you to have a happy ending. My dear friend.
I do. I don't know where that cigar went. I put it away. I think my daughter took it away.
You'll find it. And I'm gonna enjoy this baby later. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna have a nice dinner. I may go on. I want to. Yes. And then maybe we can. I think it's. And I'm surprised Andy or maybe Michi, who's on from the Cigar Lounge. There was a few people. The actual name, and we can put it up next time.
Well, Michi will be hosting the Casa Cuba Sunday at Casa Cuba Fuente during the PCA weekend.
Who said that?
Chet King.
Oh, okay. But that's cheating because he's so close to. He's so close to Michi, so he knows the answer, Chet. You're such a beautiful. I think the world of you. But yes, we talk about it on the virtual cigar lounge all the time.
Are you telling me that Michi is going to be hosting
yeah, she's going to do her Casa Cuba show at the PCA. The Casa Cuba show, guys. Jose and Michi. They're going to be at the PCA.
Yes. If you don't know right now, you better get into the know. It is the Casa Cuba virtual show. Be sure to go and find it on Facebook. Click that little bell so that you can get notified every time she goes live in the PCA, because you're not going to want to miss that. She's excellent. She knows everything about cigars. Not
Yes.
only the
And she
cigars,
loved,
but also
no,
the people.
the people. And her and Jose, her husband, do a beautiful job. He's a producer. And Chet, I appreciate it. Nobody can guess it. Chet got it. He's great. Okay, all right.
Okay, so
And
Chad
Michi's
wins
like,
this.
hey, thanks. Yes. I mean, she loves Casacuva. She loves our family. And she decided that she wanted to do her own podcast. So she does it usually every other Sunday. So it depends. At times it might be every 3 Sundays. But, answer the question again, LOL. Chat. Okay. Who
He's
said
like,
that? Oh, William Cooper. Somebody said William Cooper. I wouldn't doubt if William Cooper's not doing that at the show.
oh, I'm
Oh,
sure they
yeah.
all are doing it.
Oh, yeah. All of them. But I was specifically referring to, at Casa Fuente,
Well, okay.
separately.
So I have
Her
to say,
Sunday show. I wonder what we're going to do at the PCA because, Jeremiah's going to be there. Jose
What?
Blanco's going to be there. Calito Fuente's going to be there. Melanie Cisco's going to be there. Rick Mybert's going to be there. So these are all the people that are on the Meet the Professor show. So are you all going to do all of it together? Is everybody going to meet, and do it one place, or y'all going to do it separately? That's going to be interesting
if we
because I'm sure y'all going to still do the show on that Sunday, and I'm going to be there with my, comments on Facebook Live like I always do. There's my phone.
But are you going to be at the PCA, or are you going to be virtually at the PCA?
Virtually.
Yes.
Virtually this year.
That's okay.
Yeah. Maybe you can help me with that.
Oh my God.
So that I can be a part of it. Oh my God, that's a whole new creation.
I'll have my, my iPad.
Oh my God.
I'll like dress it up like Cynthia Fuente. And
Oh my God.
And I'll just drag it around everywhere, and I'll be like,
you know what? I would love to. I would love to. Yes, I do want to absolutely go with all my heart. And I love everybody and I want to see everybody and everything, but I will be there in 2022, hands down. But sadly, the one person I really want to see will not be there. Oh, chat. Thank you. But I'm going to be there virtually and my heart's going to be there. And I'll be there for 2022, 100%. This year is just not going to work out. But I will, we'll work it out so that I can be on the, because I'm sure you're going to be walking around the show and interviewing people, aren't you?
Oh yeah, that's my job. I am literally
right. That's fantastic. But you could get your mic and get everything, and then you could go to the different booths, and then you ask them for a few minutes, and Cynthia, you might have to organize that before. But Cynthia, that's fantastic.
Cynthia.
Yes.
They only want to see you. So
come on. No, man, they want to see you. Now everybody's going to be able to meet Melanie Cisco and take a picture in person. Like, that's going to be incredible. They want to.
Where's Cynthia? I'm going to be right here. Right here.
Worse. Now it's going to be worse, Cynthia. Well, Cynthia's going to be there. I am.
I'm going to the blonde and the brunette are hanging out together.
I'm going to park myself, and I'm going to be on, you gave me a good idea. Well, I'll try to be on virtual as much as I can, for sure. And I'll be there next year, hands down.
Listen.
Because, I've been going to the PCA since I was 18 years old. It was RTDA, IPCPR, but the show that supports our industry, that's so important to all of us. I've been going since I was a kid. I have a friend named, and then I'll leave it at this, but I have a friend named Tony Meadows, and we were one of the very few young people that would go to the conventions that were in the cigar industry. We might have been like 5 or 6, 7 people. George Brightman was one. Pat Gill was another. The Fontanas from South Fontana. And we would hang out together. So we go to the shows, then we go out, see the town, stay an extra day, enjoy the city. It was so wonderful. So it was just a small hand. There was no young people when I first went into it. So he called me out of the blue this week. He goes, Cynthia, I was thinking about you. I wanted to call and see how you're doing. I go, wow, I haven't talked to him, I think probably in like a year and a half or whatever. And I thought that was wonderful. You know what? Pick up the phone and just call somebody that you haven't talked to in a while. And reach out to somebody, because you don't know if maybe that other person, you'll make that person smile.
Oh my God, you're so right. That's so true.
I thought it was so beautiful. I'm like, Tony, my God. I go, what do you, Tony, do you want cigars, or I was just teasing. What is it? What's the punchline? He goes, I just wanted to call you and see how you were doing. I go, I love it. I think it's so beautiful. I love him. It's so nice. People connecting, staying connected, and being together, whether it's virtually or in person, but we're together as one. Like my brother Calito says, we are stronger together. Okay, everybody. Happy Fuente Friday. Melanie, have a wonderful weekend. Y'all enjoy your weekend. Thank you for taking the time and joining us today. I've missed you. I've missed you, Melanie. So it's so nice to jump back on. The last couple of weeks, I wasn't able to do, well, the week before last. Nevertheless, we're back, okay? The dynamic duels. And we'll see when Calito can join us again.
Yes!
And we are going to start having a guest periodically. We had Alex Iglesia not too long ago. So we're going to be working on that. Okay.
You know who
So
I really want? You know who I've been asking for forever?
Tell me.
Come on now. I'm gonna be disappointed if you don't know who I'm asking for. I'm gonna be a little disappointed. He's gonna know. You know he's gonna know that you like
Reinhardt?
Okay. Nope. His name, you work with him every day. He's like your best friend. I text him.
William.
Oh my God, this is so annoying.
William. Okay, I gotta tell William. I gotta remind him again. William. Absolutely, yes. He runs our warehouse. He runs everything. That beautiful building that we have, where all the stores come into and get distributed throughout the whole United States and beyond. William's
Absolutely.
Get him on. Yes.
He is more than a blessing.
Jay on too one day from our foundation. He has so much to share and such a passion. So,
aww.
Yeah.
And Ciro. Okay, we'd love to have Ciro.
Yes. Oh, honey, please, Ciro. When he was at oh my God, with all due respect, because and to his wife and everything, I love them so much. But when he was at the Grand Cathedral, girl, you should have seen the eyes on him, because he's so beautiful. He's so charismatic. He dresses and he's so warm, and you should have seen the ladies looking at him. Everybody wanted to meet him.
I'm glad I didn't
and his
go.
wife is so delightful. Well, you'll see him at the show. His wife is so delightful, so elegant, so beautiful, intelligent. She's just so down to earth. Yeah, Launa. Yeah, so maybe we can get Cedar to join us sometime. You know, there's a lot of people.
Yes, there is a lot of people. The best part, though, is they're better halves. I feel like these people all.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I love it.
There's nothing like love. Love is a beautiful thing.
There is nothing.
It's the most beautiful thing in the world.
Absolutely.
Love of everything. I mean, it could be love of a friend. Look at our friendship. It could be love for your parents, love for your lover, your partner, love for nature, patience.
Patience for somebody who you may not know, but it's just, you know what, that person may need just a little bit of patience that day. And it's like, if you give them that patience, you'd be surprised how much you could change their entire world just from that few moments of like, I'm gonna
listening, being in the moment, and being patient with that person. I think that's very important. You know, I do.
Okay, all things
love is my parents' anniversary's coming up. That'll be for next week, so they can guess when my parents' anniversary. And that was always such a wonderful time for us. And like the family always celebrated. My parents would dance together. We'd always have dinners and wine. And we always would play Luis Miguel music. And my father would always kid.
So now we're gonna.
You mean to tell me I have to dance with my wife again? And he'd laugh and he'd grab her. They danced slow in the kitchen or in the living room, and they were so romantic. Aww. So they're coming up. So maybe they'll know when that is. That'll be for the next one. Chat, love all the things Fuente. Thank you, Chat. I appreciate it. We appreciate you. We appreciate everybody, guys.
Absolutely. Okay. You guys are fabulous. Let me tell you, every Friday night that I
enjoy it.
Every Friday that I wake up and I get to know it's Fuente Friday, I'm excited as well. Like, this is the most fabulous day of the week. Not to mention that it is always been the most fabulous day of the week because it's Friday.
But it's grown so much. I mean,
Oh, the
Fuente
Fuente
Fridays all
Friday.
over social media. Remember, guys, I love Fuente. I love Fridays too. And I love Sundays. And I love Mondays, Montesino Mondays, Casacova Sundays.
Listen, woman, that's
Well,
becoming a
Fuente
thing.
Friday can
Okay,
be
listen,
any Fuente,
I
anything
don't care.
posted, whatever
Stop.
cigar.
But wait, but
It could be a
wait.
Montesino. Look,
The
wait,
Montesino
look.
Mondays is coming
It
back.
could be a
I'm bringing it
Hemingway
back.
between the line. Look at this classic Hemingway between the line. I mean, you could smell. It could be a Don Carlos Personal Reserve. Wait a minute, let me go over. Okay, it could
Making me
be.
jealous. Oh, she's making
No,
me so jelly.
seriously. Wait.
I
Oh
want
man, no,
that.
honey. Let me
I
tell you
want
what,
that personal
girlfriend.
reserve. I want
Okay,
that
so
personal
this. Wait a minute, I have something else to say really quick. Okay, we're getting carried away. So this here, Father's Day is coming up, everybody. Okay, which Mother's Day and Father's Day is a beautiful day because, and I know as we progress in life, we learn to appreciate our parents and everything they did for us. I wish I could talk to my mother and father now in person again. And I was blessed to have wonderful parents. But Father's Day is coming up, and the father and son is absolutely beautiful. And I always have it on my desk because it makes me feel good. And so this is
Aww,
going to
I
be
want
for
to hug you
sale
so hard right
in,
now.
I know this is going to be for sale in your brick and mortar stores. We support all the brick and mortars. And if you can
Oh,
see,
baby,
now
look
I'm
at
not
all the
sure.
good stuff in
I
there.
know. Look how beautiful this is. So I'm not
You guys,
sure
that's
if 10
variety and
cigars, 10 cigars, if we're going to have different cigars or if they'll be the same. I need to ask my brother Carlos. But it's, and then it comes with the beautiful lining here that I have. I took it off, but it comes with a beautiful lining. Anyway, so like on Fuente Friday, you can have a Fuente Opus X or Scudo. Let me show you. Let's go through this real quick, and then we're hanging up. Excuse me, the Fuente Opus X blue. These are beautiful. The 20th anniversary
those are
Fuente
the
Opus
best.
X blue. Absolutely a masterpiece. You have your Flor Fina Casa Cuba with the orange ribbon. Absolutely beautiful. You can smoke that. These are special Don Carlos Personal Reserve. They're like the double Robusto. Absolutely a masterpiece. And then you have a very rare, limited Fuente Opus X with that
Oh my
beautiful
God, that is an excellent box
ribbon,
for
so
any
robust
father.
and romantic. And it's really, I don't know, this must be like a 55 ring gauge. This is a big one, but short. Anyway, okay, they say small things come, good things come in small packages. So if you're at your brick and mortar store, which Father's Day is coming up, buy a father and son and give it to your father or give it to your son or give it to a friend. I believe the cigars to be shared. Cigars are to be enjoyed,
Absolutely.
and like my brother Carlos says, this is the closing, that it's not about cigars, it is about the people. And I say it's the people, the cigars is what brings all these everybody together. It's cigars what brings people together. But it's
Right.
about the people. It's about the people.
Well,
And
yeah,
we're so
that's a really good statement, and we have different. I feel like we have different people in the industry who feel stronger about one side versus the other, and I actually
what
like
about
that.
it's about the people or what do you mean? Or
Well,
cigars
you
that bring the people together? It comes together, it's all one.
I don't know why this thing is like being so awkward.
I mean, it's not about the cigar, it's about the people. That's what makes it so special. It's the people that are together sharing this relationships, sharing friendship, sharing their lives together. And then, but if it wasn't for the cigar, we wouldn't have met everybody.
That's the point. Is that it has to start with a lot of it starts with food, or a lot of it starts with entertainment of some sort. We're not just sitting around telling stories about ourselves without something that is creating that situation. And I believe that it takes a great cigar maker to create a cigar that somebody wants to come around for a second time. So that's very, very imperative.
Exactly, because you can buy a cigar the first time and you can love that cigar, or you may not appreciate the cigar and you may not go back to buy it again.
Exactly.
But it's important to, like my father said, for somebody to be smoking a cigar and cannot wait to smoke another one. Like it's almost done. Oh my God, my cigar's almost done. What a shame. I don't want it to be over because I love it so much. But I'm gonna smoke another one.
Well,
Like JJ from our foundation that smokes like 10 cigars a day.
yes,
God
well,
bless
that's like
him.
what also
Yeah.
your grandfather was smoking 25 cigars a day
Well,
because
he
that's what
did.
he was
Yes,
like,
yes.
that's what was
But
their
my
lifestyle.
father created the 858, the Florfina 858, when my grandfather passed away in honor of him. But I believe that when everybody smokes an 858, they're going to buy another one, no matter what, because
No
it's
matter what.
consistent. The price range is perfectly. It has complexity, it has balance, it has flavor. It is a win-win, 100%.
And you know what? I'm gonna add the Montesino to that too. If you guys
Yes,
don't
yes. I
know,
know it,
I
guys.
mean, don't
Seriously.
underestimate the Montesino. It may not be like ridiculously priced, but that
No,
doesn't
it's very
do not
reasonable.
so do not judge a cigar by its color and do
It
not judge
matches
a cigar by
Calito.
its price because you're
That's right.
not very smart if you do that because you're gonna miss out
Well,
on a lot of good stuff for
Melody,
a
my
good price.
father, Carlos Fuente, like again, his goal was always not to be the biggest, it was to be the best and to create the best possible product that he can, that people can enjoy, but that it was reasonably priced. He didn't want to be unfair to the consumers. He always thought of the consumers because cigars are very expensive to make. Tobacco is very expensive to buy. The whole process of the whole operation from seed to smoke, it's very complex and very expensive. But it
Yeah,
wasn't about the money. It wasn't about making money or being rich. It was about being fair and making the best possible product that's
it's
consistent and reliable.
you know what it
When
reminds me of? It's like it reminds me of eating organic vegetables. Like this is a necessity for your town,
yes.
your city, your people that
Yes,
live in
yes,
this
yes,
area.
yes, exactly. Because this is nature. This
Yes,
comes from the earth. This is helping so
absolutely.
many people. I agree with you're saying. Like the vegetables, how many farmers does it help? The people that work on the farms when you buy those vegetables, and we need those organic vegetables. Or like
Yeah,
coffee, the people that work on the coffee fields that are picking that coffee every
but
day
also
with love and
consuming that
passion.
and
And we're
consuming it
drinking the
as well.
coffee.
They're
Yeah, I
providing
agree.
they're providing a lifestyle that's going to be healthier for them and better for them. I
Yes.
mean,
I always
smoking a
try to buy
cigar.
everything organic.
I do too. I do too. I
Yeah.
love organic.
And this
I
is
feel
organic. This is an organic product. We're very dedicated to making this an organic product. And naturally, one is not supposed to inhale it. It's not
no,
recommended. I never
no,
inhale. Do you ever inhale?
no, never,
Me
never,
neither. I
never,
never inhale.
never.
I
And
mean,
I think that
some
it's
people may.
some people may because
Or they
out of bad
retrohale. Retrohale.
habit. Retrohale is different. You're blowing it
That's
out.
different. That's just taking
Yes,
it like through your
you're not
throat and
inhaling. You're
bring it in.
retrohaling.
Retro hair. And my brother Carlito's a king of the kings, and so is Angela Yu. Now I
So
used
is
to do it.
Rocky Patel. Rocky
And
Patel is the
Rocky
one who
Patel. Oh
Rocky
my
Patel
God.
who's the one
Oh,
who taught
wait a
me how to
minute, guys.
retrohale.
Rocky Patel and Nish and Nimish, they were
Yes,
also at the Grand Cathedral as
yes,
well.
they
Oh my
were.
God, because I mentioned everybody earlier who was there, and Rocky Patel. Listen, I love Rocky.
Oh,
Everybody knows it.
I
If you know me, you know I love Montesinos. If you know me, you know I love Rocky Patel,
I loved
okay?
how he was
And I am not
dressed.
ashamed to say it, honey.
He was so
He's a
dressed like a
wonderful
normal,
man.
but he looked so down to earth when he was there. He was just wearing
He's
his
such a
little
good
like
man.
golf collared shirt. He was
He's a
like,
good person.
oh my god, he's such a sweet man. He is.
And I
He
told
is.
him when I seen him, I said, listen, Rocky, everything that represents you is beautiful,
It
okay?
is.
I mean, everything. He's a wonderful son. He's a hard worker. He's intelligent. He's an attorney. He came into our industry. No one knew him, and he was here to win. He's helped our industry amazingly with the legally, Cigar Rights of America, everything. He
And then
traveled
they also
trying to,
bring tequila in, and they're like,
oh, yeah.
what?
Yes. And
We gotta.
he loves our industry, as the passion, the knowledge, the enthusiasm. He's a leader. He has beautiful cigar lounges. He
Yes,
loves
I was
people.
about to say the
He's
lounges.
handsome. He works out. He's fit. He's a good person. He can party like no other. Okay, Rocky, we love you. And Nimish and Nish, are they not the best? Come on.
Oh
Like,
wait,
seriously.
don't forget Nish. No. Nish, no. Nish we
Nish,
love.
and he's
And
beautiful.
Nimish,
He has such a beautiful face and
oh
smile.
no. And Nimish, okay, Nish, right?
Nimish is the best. You just want to hug him.
I know.
Okay?
Nimish is another sweet guy. And okay, Hamlet, let's not forget Hamlet. We got to get
Oh,
some shout outs.
Hamlet. Oh, yes, Hamlet.
Hamlet is the #1 Cuban guy roller. Did
I
you
know he
was
does.
like,
Yes.
he was
And he knows
Mr.
he's very talented.
Suave.
Suave.
He was-
Suave and debonair Hamlet. He's suave.
You
I
know
mean, he
what-
just,
you know what
I
think we should do?
haven't had an opportunity to get to know him very well, but I met him. I think it was a Big Smoke. I think it was a Big Smoke in Vegas, and we got to hang out, or maybe it was a PCA, but I got to meet him. And let me tell you, he works hard. That's a good story too, behind Hamlet, and how he met Rocky and all. And how Rocky helped him and believed in him, didn't even know him and helped him. A total stranger when he came from Cuba. And look, he's working with Rocky and doing so well. He's a master cigar blender, and he worked in the factory.
I think he was a master cigar blender before he met Rocky. I think Rocky got lucky.
Cuba, yes.
Yeah, I think Rocky.
I don't know if he was a foreman in Cuba.
I want that guy.
I don't know if Hamlet was a foreman in Cuba. Or I know he's a master cigar blender.
I know he was like the #1 cigar roller in Cuba at the time, but he was also like the first
very
kind of
talented
influencer. Cigars are sexy, and then here's Hamlet. Like he was like that.
Yes,
girl.
and he is. There's something about him.
He is he is fabulous. The whole team is
wonderful
fabulous.
people in the cigar industry. Oh my God. I know there's other industries and there's wonderful people everywhere, but the cigar industry is like amazing. I can't imagine doing anything else.
I couldn't either.
I mean, I would never. This industry is so beautiful and has been so good to me all my life. I would never trade it for anything. Seriously. Thank you, everybody. I love you. All our sisters and brothers of the leaves. Okay.
Right.
Well, it was wonderful to see your daughter. Enjoy your weekend and your time with her.
Thank you.
And I know you're going to make it extra special. You're a good mother. I can see it all over you, how much you love her, how much we love our children.
You know what? I got lucky. I was a bit strict when I was younger. Actually I was very strict. I was a great mom. That's the problem.
Yeah, but that's good though. That's important.
Yes, absolutely.
And now you're enjoying her. She's 16 and you can enjoy her as a young lady.
You know what? So. And that's something for people to learn. It may not be what you want, but if you put the discipline in and the structure in there, and it may not be as fun at first, and they may get mad at you, and they may dislike you, and they may tell you that they hate you, but trust me, when they grow older,
they love you.
They're going to appreciate it. Yeah.
And the older we get, the more, like I said earlier, that we appreciate our parents and everything they did for us.
Yep.
Everything. Yep. We wouldn't be who we are if it wasn't for our parents. And our aunts and our uncles and our grandparents and everybody that was an influence in our lives. So, and my father's brother.
And the queens that lead us in our professionalism as well.
I'm happy to do it. I'm happy. I'm in that next generation, girl. I mean, my brother and I and Jose Blanco, we're in that generation. And Rich, we're leading now, which is so odd to think. We're leading.
Well, I love you. I love you too, darling. I don't know how you cannot imagine yourself leading, but yes, you are a true.
No, I'm proud to lead it. I hope I'm leading, and I hope that I can inspire women that love the industry and have a passion for it, that they can do it. There is so much room in this industry for women who have passion and love, and you go in and they almost have a more of an advantage. If there's one girl to 5 guys or 10 guys, 20, whatever it is, but they're unique, and if they bring their knowledge and their love, and oh my God, it's a wonderful industry for them.
And I the knowledge is one thing, but I also,
but it's out there.
It's out there, but you can go and find the knowledge, but you don't need.
Yes.
I love the whole
interaction.
reality. Yeah, the interaction. It's like I don't need to be completely knowledgeable. Well, I am knowledgeable because I listen to the
But we learn as we go
professor show.
along. I
Wait.
know.
How did I
Yes.
get
Oh,
so
why are we here?
How the heck did I get so knowledgeable? Blah. Oh,
The Meet the Professor show. I know.
Ding,
And
ding,
honestly,
ding, ding.
but the knowledge is there. And then Melanie, like, think about when you first started with the Meet the Professor for an example. And now it's a year and 4 months later, or what have you. All that you've learned, and it comes naturally.
I can actually,
you know, it's not like something you have to open a book and learn everything in 3 or 5 days or whatever. It comes with time.
That's impossible. There's no way. There's no book out there that actually contains all of the secrets of the industry. The only thing that you can go and do to be able to find out what's going on in this industry and the history of this industry is to give that little love tap to that bell at tinyurl.com/The Professor Show, because otherwise, if you don't love tap it, it might hate you. So you gotta,
please, and be part of our family. It's a wonderful family, and you know, you can learn so much with Meet the Professor and like William Cooper. There's so many podcasts, so many people out there working. You know, Kevin, he does a show on Saturdays. You got Smoking Tobacco. You got
Radio.
Cigar Yes, Abe. I mean, you've got Cigar Dojo. There's a lot. So there's a lot of knowledge out there. Just put in the timer.
More importantly, yes.
And more importantly,
it is all about you guys. Every single one of these shows is pinpointed to you.
To them.
Yes.
Very good point.
Trying to get you guys to be in this and win this, because that's what we do.
Because we want them to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
We want them. Listen, if we didn't have everybody out there enjoying and smoking Fuente cigars, then what will we be doing in the Dominican? You know, all these employees that are working so hard, dedicating their lives to making the best cigars, but everybody's out there smoking and enjoying them. So we're grateful. We are grateful.
And sharing them.
Yes, I agree. And it's been, you've seen all over social media how people are doing mail calls. They're sharing their cigars. Or on the virtual cigar lounge. Oh, you haven't had this cigar. I have it. I'll send it to you in the mail.
Right.
You know, they're going to share theirs. And there might be very expensive cigars and they only have 5, but they'll share at least one of them or 2. And I think that's beautiful.
I think I need somebody to come down here and help me smoke cigars. I know. I need to share. I need to share more.
I know. We need to smoke together. We'll smoke together soon. Okay. I'm going to go get a bite to eat. Happy Fuente Friday. It was wonderful. And I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Thank you so much. It was fabulous. It feels like home.
It absolutely is home. Beautiful. I love you. And we wish all of you a great, wonderful Friday and weekend. And be sure to stay in touch and be sure to catch us this Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time, tinyurl.com/The Professor Show. You can see it right down there on the ticker tape. Be sure to give that little bell a love tap and thank Miss Cynthia Fuente for always joining us. The queen of cigars. If you guys don't know, you better get into the know. It's called Google. And
Thank you. And I love it.
And we will see you guys next Friday, 7:30, 8 p.m. sometime. So we'll see you guys next Friday. Bye-bye.
We look forward to it. Okay, we'll see you Sunday. All right, thank you. Okay, Melody, good night, darling. Okay.